Good morning, guys. It's another week. I'm going to work and I'm stopping at Starbucks to get my passion tea.
Hello, what can we get for you today?
Hi, can I please get a venti light ice passion tea with just water?
Venti iced passion tea with water.
Light ice passion tea with water, yes.
All right, is that all for you?
That's everything.
Perfect. We'll see you out the window.
Thank you. I'm gonna be doing another work week, whatever my titles, week in the life of of a dental hygienist, because this is my first full week at a new job with a new schedule. So thought I would let you guys in on just working at a new place full time and kind of things that I learn, you know, trying to adapt to a new office. I gotta pay. I gotta use my phone. Alright, so I am outside my work with my Starbucks. It's like the one thing I'm not willing to give up completely in order to save money, just because it's just one of those like little things that makes me happy throughout the day. Obviously, I can reduce the amount I go and get it, but there's other things I'd like to. Oh my god, this time every day I get like a frog in my throat. For some reason, it happened when I was temping. I was like, hi, blah, blah, blah. I'm your hygienist today. My name's blah, like, whatever. I was just introducing myself, trying to get them into my room. Just like halfway through, I was like, and I'm like, I promise I'm not sick. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my voice. Anyway, yeah, in terms of money wise, it's just one of those things that I'm gonna keep doing because there's like so many other things that I need to cut out first. This will be my last resort if I really need to. And it's not like I buy it every day. One drink usually lasts me 2 days. All I get is a venti light ice passion tea made with water, which is like, oh, Diana, you can make it at home. True, but I'm never home, so I'm here early. I'm gonna go in quite a bit earlier today just because I don't have the office kind of figured out yet, and I really want to prepare all of my notes for the day. And just, yeah, I think my biggest issue is trying to get proper notes up, but also complete the patient in a timely manner, just because the other office I was working at was paper charting for the most part, so all my notes were pretty easy to write out while the dentist was doing the exam or something like that. Whereas now, just the way that my office set up, it's very difficult to like write out notes as the dentist is talking. But the plus side is that this dentist here comes whenever you're available. You just like send a message and say x-rays are done, ready for an exam, and he will come. Whereas other offices, sometimes you have to wait till the very end till you're completely done, and then it makes you wait for your next patient. I'm just gonna go in and get myself all ready for the day, and I'll take you guys along with me. Alright, good morning. I am talking to you from the future because this little clip that I had filmed discussing the whole main point of this vlog that I wanted to make about, it just didn't like record properly, so go figure. I wanted to just talk to you guys about what I do to kind of get myself ready for the day, kind of having to work in a new office. It kind of works for temping as well. So far what I figured out is getting to work a bit earlier. I know it's like not getting paid for it, but you will pay for it with your mental health. If you don't get yourself prepared, unless you're the type of person that's fine, you know, flying by the seat of their pants. I don't know what that saying is. I'm really bad with sayings. I like showing up early, and post-it notes will be your best friend. So even if you're a digital op, especially if you're working on a new program that you're not aware of or like not very good at using, post-it notes, I will plan out my day. I will have a sticky note for each patient, and I will roughly write like their age, if they need bite wings, if they're wanting a polish and fluoride, most likely. And then I'll also write down what their previous hygiene like units were. So in Canada, we bill by 15-minute increments. Anyway, so I just like to have that on hand so I roughly know how long something should take. Oh, and then I also add if they need probing or not. Most offices are pretty good at doing 1-year probing checkup. Some are not. You will learn that. If you're a new grad and you're struggling to fit everything in, if I could go back again, and my advice to new grads is to make sure that you do your probing. I kind of always ran out of time, and so I left it to the next appointment. So, you know, 3, 4, 6 months down the line, I was still getting an influx of patients that needed probing done because I was so slow at the beginning and running out of time. But really, practice makes perfect, kind of. And so just taking that time to probe, even if you don't get a full cleaning in, a good cleaning in, will get you in that habit faster. So I'm still like quite slow at probing. I do appreciate help when I get it to input the numbers, but at the same time, if the probing numbers are already on there, it's almost faster for me to just look at 3 or 4 teeth at a time, see the numbers on the screen, and then go in and check instead of like being like 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, having the person type them out. It's easier for me to just look at the numbers, okay, and be like, all regular numbers, just this one pocket is supposed to be a 4. Whatever is easier for you. If you guys can get help with inputting the numbers and getting into the routine of probing patients that need to be probed, it will be better for the patient, and will get you into the habit of explaining what probing means in gum health and periodontitis and gingivitis, blah 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 blah. Definitely recommend getting into that. And then I also recommend figuring out quite quickly what your order of setup is. So I like having everything nearby, kind of where things make sense to go. Some places use trays. My new place uses cassettes, that kind of setup. So that's something I'm still trying to figure out myself. It does take a little bit of time. It's been like 1 full week of working like full-time there, and I've been moved around from different ops, so that kind of sucks. But if you are lucky and get your own op every single time, you don't have to make changes, then you can easily figure out, you know, where the headrest, or if you need tray liners, your cassette or your tray. I 100% prefer having a tray instead of a cassette, because the tray, you can have your gauze, your floss, your air water syringe, saliva ejector, anything that you need per patient on one tray, and then I put the headrest and the bib on top, and then I would have just pulled it out and set it all up quickly, so I could pre-plan the day that way. The way at my new office, it's a little, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out, but I try and keep like the gauze and everything that I need that goes onto the tray, onto the, oh my god, where like I would keep my cassette. I like to keep the saliva ejectors, the gauze, the floss, like close to that as possibly as I can, so that in case something were to drop or I need to replace it, I'm right there so I can just easily turn around and grab it. Someone pulled up next to me, so I had to stop talking. Anyway, yeah, those are mainly like my biggest tips, is try and get into good habits right away. Don't let being slow your first little bit kind of start making you have bad habits, I would say. Otherwise you'll be playing catch up like me. Anyway, I gotta go get back to work. If I have anything more to add, I will. I just might look a little different. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday and it is my day off. And of course, my only day off, and I've booked a bunch of stuff that I need to get done. So I am rushing right now. I have chiropractor and a skin treatment thing that I'm having to do. So let's get started. I have this annoying noise everywhere. The dryer is going, the fan in this bathroom is going. Can't turn it off, but I need to shave my legs and then finish packing because I'll be staying at my boyfriend's for the weekend. I'm in a bit of a rush. My clothes are still not dry. It says 1 minute, but we all know it. Dryers lie. So I'm rushing. I was about to put makeup on and then I realized, no, you idiot. You have a skincare thing that you're going to. I'm just gonna wash my face. I like to use the, oh god, this fan is so annoying. Ultra Dental Daily Cleanser from Neutrogena. And then normally I won't be putting anything on my face today, but normally my other skincare stuff is Paula's Choice. I have the 1% retinol treatment. Sorry, you don't need to look at my mouth. The Ultra Sheer Daily Defense. There's the dryer. That's SPF. And then I like to use Paula's Choice C15 Super thing as well. I alternate between those, the retinol and the vitamin C. And then I like to use the exfoliate from Paula's Choice, 2% BHA. And it's been helping my skin out a lot, other than like this right now, just because it's that time of month. My skin is freaking out a little bit, but it usually calms down. Yeah, I kind of have to rush. There's traffic on the way to my chiropractor, so I gotta get going. I also forgot to say I like to use the Kevin Aquan Fresh Hair Dry Shampoo Spray. It's the only one that doesn't leave like a white cast in my hair. You have to get it at your hair salon, I think. Otherwise, I'll leave a link down below for everything that I mention. But this is great stuff. And it doesn't clog the pores or your like hair follicles up. Sometimes when I use like a cheaper version, my hair starts to fall out. I highly recommend using something a little bit more higher quality, one that doesn't just blast your roots and clog everything up, because I can feel like when it makes my scalp itchy and then I feel like strands just falling out. So I try not to use it too often. I am trying to use it up, but I've found my scalp feels way better when I use Kevin Murphy stuff. Sitting on another suitcase here while I'm trying to pack up my suitcase that I am taking. I have, oh gosh, this is the worst angle ever. I look terrible. I usually have to set a timer for myself on my Apple Watch. So you saw while I'm curling my hair, I got so distracted by I can't even talk right now, thinking about getting my ears pierced, that I left my hair curler in for a really long time while I was like Googling where I could get my ears pierced. I have like one hole here that I just want to get re-pierced if possible. I've had those for a while now. I just haven't worn earrings in a long time. So I almost made an appointment, but I chickened out because I just don't want to spend the money. But I do want to eventually wear like cute earrings, especially during the summer. So I kind of want the holes to heal sooner. Anyone else use these like dryer balls? I always end up accidentally finding it in my clothes. I don't even know how I picked it up. So I'm back from the chiropractor. I didn't have enough time to finish packing so that I could just drive to my boyfriend's right after, which is like super frustrating. It's not like the end of the world, but for me, I like trying to be as efficient as possible. There's some pros and cons to that, but sometimes that leaves me feeling a little leaves me feeling a little like there's not enough time to do anything. And like even right now I'm procrastinating. My skin treatment, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But it's in the area where my boyfriend lives, so that's why I kind of wanted to get everything ready to go so I could drive right after a chiropractor. When really I have more than enough time. Like my appointment isn't until 1 and it's 11 right now. But knowing me, I'll still be late. I always forget that I can't eat and drink like a normal person. Oh god, just waiting for the pain in my stomach to go away. I'm just really lately been trying to work on being more, I wouldn't say like positive because I don't want to fall into that toxic positivity type of mindset. There's like a lot of things that I want to change about how I just go about in my daily life. So I've been listening to some like manifesting type of podcasts. I'm not into the whole idea that like, how do I explain this? Manifesting to me is more like just changing your mindset, and in turn your actions start to change and you accomplish whatever you put your mind to. So it's not all for me just about thinking, you know, manifesting money into bank account and just randomly it happens kind of thing. I believe that everything has an action behind it as to why it happened that way. I've been just kind of taking bits and pieces from different podcasts that I've been listening to and kind of forming my own little, I guess, my own little way of manifesting, or just trying to be more positive and have a more like abundance outlook, because I'm always in the realm of there's not enough time, there's not enough money, there's not enough this, it's not clean enough, I'm not early enough, blah 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 blah. I just really need to change that mindset because it's giving me so much anxiety, and it's putting this like unbelievably unrealistic pressure that like doesn't even need to be there. I have money in my savings account for an emergency, and like to me, I'm still worried that that's like not enough, or I should just use it up. Like I'm in this like kind of cycle that I'm trying to break myself out of, because you know I have that money sitting in there for a reason. It's for an emergency. But for me, I'm like, I can just put it all towards my credit card and pay off a bigger chunk sooner. But then it leaves me in the cycle of not having any savings in case there's an emergency. You know, I have to like build that money up again. And then I end up using my credit card because I don't want to spend my own money. Anyway, that's just a ramble of where my brain has been at lately. I don't like thinking that way, so I'm just actively trying to change it. Change the way my brain is thinking. When I figure out the steps to that, I'll let you guys know. Right now I'm just kind of brainstorming, writing down things that have been bothering me about myself, and is there something about that I can change. So for example, like I woke up early enough today and I could have gotten ready and, you know, still had way extra time to just go either like to Starbucks, just make my way over to my chiropractor appointment slowly, but no, I decided to just stare at my phone for like an hour and a half and then decided to get ready at the very last minute. And that's what's really frustrating about me. So my plan with that part of me right now is to not let myself look at my phone until I've gotten completely ready and like got myself sitting in the car. And if I have a few minutes of downtime before work, then that's when I'll do it. But I really want to avoid just looking at my phone all the time in the morning, first thing in the morning, because it's just a time suck and it's so stupid. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish eating off my food and then quickly grab my stuff and then go to my skin appointment. So it's my face before. I'll show you guys the after. I'm parked in like a really weird spot. I'm looking to see if there's signs saying no parking. I can't find anything, so I hope it's okay here. I hope my stuff doesn't get broken into either. Also, I'm deciding to bleach my teeth in the middle of the day, so my teeth look gross right now. Okay, let's go get my skin treated. So this is my face after. I'm about to go clean, so I'm wearing gloves. You can't really tell how red it is. I'll put a picture up of what it was like right after, but now my skin is kind of starting to peel, I guess. I don't really know how it works. It was micro needling, by the way. My skin will start to look way better in a couple of days, but I'm gonna leave the video here. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Tune in to my next video if you want, or watch all my other ones by subscribing, staying notified. Like the video if you liked it. Very much appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!